All right, guys, another mail day number 188. 12 cards, 12 Michael Jordan cards, 12 PSA cards, 12 PSA 10 cards. I know this sounds like a broken record, but we're still going through the cards that I acquired from the Thunder Down Under and another collection that I'm calling the CD collection here in North America. Today's video is 12 cards. You're going to like them. Some of these are hierarchy cards. Some of these should have been hierarchy cards. Some of these are just base cards that have buku value. We'll look at some of these cards, how they fit into my collection. We'll kind of talk through some of the cards. We'll look up the card ladder value of 3 or 4 of these cards, but you're looking at maybe a 15 to 20 minute video. So hopefully you guys enjoy these mail days. You're usually getting these on a Saturday. I went through a phase where I didn't have very many mail days because I couldn't win any auctions. And then of course a couple of collections came my way, and so I've broken those collection pickups into mail days here and there. A lot of these cards you see today are going to be for sale. The ones that are not for sale, I'll let you know, and those are the ones that'll stay in my PC, which is what really tickles my fancy. Enjoy the video today, mail day number 188.
See why Card Ladder is the industry leader in sports card data. We know what you want because Card Ladder was created by collectors for collectors. Card Ladder. Join the innovators, not the imitators.
Okay, guys, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. Before we get started today, do me a favor. I know you may think you've subscribed. Maybe you haven't subscribed. If you haven't subscribed to the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, please do me a favor. Do the trifecta. It's nothing sexual, I assure you. The trifecta is subscribe. I'm trying not to give you my middle finger. Subscribe. Hit the like button and hit the bell icon so you get notifications of when new videos occur. See, I told you, nothing Epstein, nothing sexual, just the trifecta is subscribe, like button, bell icon. It's really that simple. Doesn't cost you any money, and it's a great way to support the Cajun Cardboard channel. As usual, my mail days are going to show you a created link, and you can create these links if you vault with Fanatics as well, and you keep your cards there like I do. I don't want my cards getting the alligators. I'll be quite honest with you. I don't trust the alligators. I've never had a good experience with an alligator. I don't eat alligators. I certainly don't want them eating my Michael Jordan cards, and that's why I vault with Fanatics Collect, among other reasons. Hurricanes, swamp things, theft, burglary, humidity, flooding. What else is there? The only thing, we have sinkholes. The only thing we don't have down here is earthquakes, because the earth in South Louisiana is so soft. I don't think that the tectonic plates can possibly shift because it's just a bunch of sludge. So it's the one thing we don't have is earthquakes. Everything else, we got it, including gators. All right, card number 1 on our list is, you may think you know this card. You may think you've seen this card. It may seem like you see this card all the time, but I promise you don't. There's not as many of these to go around as you think, and I didn't know this, but I didn't own this card. It's an insert card. It's called the 95 Finest Mystery number M1. It is a card that Josh Dawson and I discussed at length in those original Cajun Cardboard hierarchy videos. If it's been a few years since you've watched them, go back and check them out. Watch the videos, learn. You can never stop learning when it comes to this Michael Jordan world. I'm learning something every day, and this card taught me something as well. This is just the base version, and it's considered bordered. You will not see the word bordered on the label, but if it did not have a border, you would see the word borderless. So let me show you what I'm talking about here, okay? So this card is actually staying in my PC. This card will not be for sale, but let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's my 1995 Finest Mystery M1 variations. These are all the 1995 Finest Mystery cards that are M1s, okay? So first and foremost, we got the card that I just showed you in my mail day. This is not the same card. It looks like the same card, right? That looks like the same card, but it's not. This is the borderless. So as I said, look at the label. PSA got it right for once. It says borderless on there. If you look real close at this card, you won't really see an orange border. But if we go back to the card that I'm talking about today, now look at the orange. It's very clear. It's very evident. Other than that, the cards are very, very similar. The only difference is down here, you know, this says guard and there's that silver around it. You're not going to see that on the borderless, but it's the same image of the MJ. The borderless that you're looking at on your screen right now is also not a refractor. So these are both non-refractor inserts. Okay, let's keep going. What are the other variations. Cajun, here we go. So this is the rare one. This is the super valuable one. I've got a PSA 8 and it cost me an arm and a leg. The PSA 10, I don't even want to get started with you guys. This is a refractor and it is called a million different things. It can be called the test refractor, the test issue refractor, the orange test issue refractor, the orange border test issue refractor, which is what PSA labeled this one. All of those words and all of that combination of words means the same thing. These are the same card. And PSA has butchered this in the PSA set registry. I know they were trying to clean it up at one point. I haven't gone back to see if they have cleaned it up. But essentially when you hear orange refractor, orange bordered refractor, test issue refractor, orange test refractor, all of those are referring to the exact same card. If that is not correct, one of my much more educated friends in the comments can chime in and get me on the right page, and maybe I'll do a video on it, but I'm pretty sure I've got that right. This is one and the same: test issue, orange, whatever, right? So there's another one. Also, 95 Finest Mystery M1. Of course, they're all labeled the same damn thing, M1. And here's the fourth version that I have. This is the 1995 Mystery Borderless, and they have gold on here. I don't even know if the word gold is supposed to be on here, and it's a Beckett label. PSA and Beckett are not on the same page with what these damn things are called, but this says Borderless Refractors Gold. I don't know why it says gold. The label's gold because it's BGS 9.5, but I don't know any other reason why the label's gold. It's a nice looking card. It's a good looking card. It is a refractor. Hopefully that's on the slab and not on the card itself. Yikes. But borderless, so it looks kind of like that original non-refractor that I showed you. All right, that's a lot of time on one card. It's enough time, right? Let's move on. Next card we got is just the 96 Skybox Premium, number 16 from 1996. A good image of Jordan with Pippen in the foreground. Jordan doing all the work, Pippen watching as usual. We got a 96 Finest Jordan, number 50. Not a refractor and no coating, the way God intended it, the way Cajuns do it, right? If you're Cajun like me, you're not going to put a refractor coating on there, or a coating even on the base cards. You're going to want that thing to shine and want that thing to be clean. This is a really well-centered copy right here. Some people call it the Sterling. You don't really even need to use that word. It's not really the Sterling. It's just card number 50 in the set. All of them have the word Sterling on it. Let's see what this thing's worth. This is not a refractor, just a regular base PSA 10. The last one sold for about $400, $425, $425, $411. I think we can safely say this card with a 19% gem rate, pop 157, it's about a $400 to $450 card. One of them just sold August 2nd. That's only a few days before I'm recording this video. So I think we can safely presume this card needs to be in the 400 to the 500 range, depending on how frisky you really want to get. Next on our list, we've got, we're going to zap that real quick just so I don't keep hitting it. Let's move next on our list. The fourth card we're going to look at is a true insert, and this is the 1996 Hoops Super Feats, and it is card number 1 of the insert set. I like this card. It's a good image of Jordan. It's got Michael Jordan right here emblazoned in print in this like kind of this gold foil bar right here. It says Super Feats, so the name of the insert's on the card. It's even got a fancy little Super Feats gold foil symbol down there. I can't really tell who these dudes are that are watching on, but there's the back of the card right there. Let's read the narrative. Every once in a while I like to read the narrative. Jordan took up where he left off before baseball. Oh, okay, so he's coming back. Okay, leading the Bulls to a league-high team scoring average 105.2 points per game, which is like the worst in the league now, and picking up an 8th scoring title for himself along the way. His mind-boggling 2,491 points are a tribute to his Ernest's renewed focus and intensity. He definitely came back with a vengeance, scorched earth, ready to F up anybody in his way, especially after Big Mouth Nick Anderson opened his mouth with that 45 is not 23 crap. But let's go back and see what these Super Feats are selling for. Did I look that up? I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. There it is right there. Okay, so Super Feats here, you're talking about a card that isn't true. It's a true insert. This card's a 65 and a PSA 10, a little bit lower gem rate of 16%, only 577 graded. I think this card might be on the undervalued end, especially when you consider you could still pick this insert up for less than $1,000. This card's never sold for $1,000 to the best of my knowledge. Let's check and make sure. 810 is the most expensive this card's ever sold a couple months ago on Fanatics Weekly. No surprise there. I'm ringing the damn bell on these cards all day, every day, but I think this is a card that's probably worth looking into into with that low pop, and considering the fact that it is a pretty low pop in PSA 10, pretty manageable gem rate, and only a few hundred have been graded by PSA, especially throughout history. So a card worth looking at for sure. This is a duplicate for me, so this card is definitely available either on Fanatics Buy It Now. I'm trying to remember which ones I listed Buy Now and which ones I listed in auctions. It's one or the other, I assure you of that. So if you're interested, go check out the Fanatics Buy Now marketplace. If you need to figure out how to get there, I can kind of do a video and show you guys, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You just go to fanaticscollect.com and just click Buy Now Marketplace. Next on our list is the Jordan Hardwood Leader, but it's the subset version. So this is before Hardwood Leader was an insert. Well, this is when this Hardwood Leader is not an insert. There are insert Hardwood Leaders. This is not one of those. This is the 96. So it's just a card that appears as a subset card number 123 in the set. But it's a good looking card as well. Just to give you some idea of how massive Jordan's hands are. His guide hand is nowhere near that. It's way down here by his waist. And so he just had massive hands. There's just no other way to look at that. That is a great looking card right there. Next, we'll move on to the Total O. 3 years of Total O's. I'm working on collecting PSA 10s of all of them. I've got this PSA 10 already, so this is a duplicate copy. This card is definitely 100% for sale, and I did not price it cheap because the card's a little bit undervalued in my very humble personal opinion. So I've got this card priced a little bit high. I'll work a little bit, but I don't know how much I'm going to work down from the price I've got listed for this card on the Fanatics Buy Now marketplace. If you want to get a copy, if you want me to send you a link, I can send you a link. I have 116 Michael Jordan cards listed right now on the Fanatics Buy Now marketplace. I'm happy to copy and paste that link and send it to you in your Instagram messages or by text or by email or however you want it. And then you can go figure out the cards you like. Then you can jump on the Fanatics Buy Now marketplace. And if you want to buy them there, buy them there. If you want to buy them privately. And I can ship them straight to you from the vault with a tracking number. This is the 96 Fleer Total O. Not the most expensive one. I've got it pulled up right here. The card most recently sold for $1,350. I think it capped out right at $1,500. Let's make sure. Nope, this card sold for $2,123 in 2021. So this is one of the rare Jordan cards that has not gotten back to 2021 prices. In fact, it sold for $1,525 as well. This card just hasn't gotten back to 2021 prices. I'm not really sure why. There are 152 of them, but they're still less than 500 graded by PSA. It's got a pretty good gem percentage because the card's sort of an acetate surface, so it does grade pretty well, but it's a great looking card. I think all three of the Total O cards are really recognizable, really cool, really good looking cards. The back of it almost looks like the shape of the 98 Planet Metal right here, with this half ball right here. But pretty good looking card right there. Card number 4 of that 10 card insert set. 98 Fleer Tradition, the plus factor, the subset 142. It looks like a swimming pool in the background, which is be nice right about now because it's 177 degrees down here in South Louisiana right now with a humidity of 900. It is miserable. It is unbearable. You guys just have to come down here to understand it. You folks in the Philippines know what I'm talking about. If you live in Texas and you're trying to tell me that it's the same as South Louisiana, you're a damn liar. I love you in Texas. I love all my Texas viewers. I love the folks that collect cards that are friends with me in Texas. I'm friends all over Texas. But if y'all think it's as hot in Texas as it is here in South Louisiana when you factor in the humidity, you're damn liars. Philippines, I'll give it to you. Maybe in the deepest recesses of the Amazon rainforest, yes, you've got an argument, right? But other than that, I don't think you've got what it takes, right? Even I'm going to call out all my folks that live in Arizona who like to say it's 114 in Arizona today. Okay, I'll still trade you. Trust me, come down here. It's like you're breathing water. You need a snorkel to go to work in the mornings. This 98 Fleer Tradition number 142 is a pretty good looking base card for Jordan right there. It sells pretty well. That card's for sale on a weekly auction. Speaking of weekly auctions, I went ahead and put this 98 Topps Chrome Champion Spirit on there. It's got that Game of Thrones vibe in the background, right? But I think this card's undervalued. I've talked about this card all the time. I say undervalued. I just think it's underappreciated because it's not as readily known as some of the other Michael Jordan inserts. And the thing about it is it's really funny. It's not a rare one, right? You can go find these, and they grade amazing. They really, really grade really easy. So if you've got a raw one laying around, look at it. If it looks good to you, you got a pretty decent chance of coming back with the PSA 10. I think that's what sort of kept these prices sort of suppressed a little bit for the Champion Spirit and for the Topps Chrome back-to-back. Both those cards grade really, really well. So that's kind of what keeps their prices from exploding. Next on our list, we got a Soaring Stars. You guys know I'm not going to go into much about these things. You guys know I have a Soaring Star fetish, to say the least. beast. Here's what I've got in Soaring Stars. I've got 2 High Flying PSA 10s. I've got 3 Soaring Stars PSA 10s. All of these are for sale. Maybe I love them too much and I price them too high, and that's why they're not selling. But I'm telling you, damn it, these cards are going to have their day one day. Just to give you an idea what the Soaring Stars High Flying looks like and how different it is. There's the High Flying. It says it. It changes the script to black, and then the back goes all black and white. So it's much different than the Soaring Stars, which is a much brighter, more vibrant baby blue, Carolina blue in the background. But I don't think I look up the price on that one. But then the next card on our list is the Ultimates, and we will look this up. And so this is the 1997 Ultimates Michael Jordan card. It's U1 of an insert set, and it is card number U1. I can't remember how many are in this insert set, but pretty cool looking card right here. Let's look it up on Card Ladder. Here we go. There's the card U1. The last couple sales, 345, 275, 287, 300. Wonder how high this card has gotten. 345 is the record. Okay, so in May, a couple months ago, this card broke the all-time record of 345. That makes me think there's more of these out there than you would think. It grades great. There's your answer, and that's why. It's Pop 174, only 450 total graded, only 343 by PSA. But damn it, over half of them grade PSA 10, and that's why the PSA 10 doesn't do crazy stuff like a Thunder and Lightning or like a Championship Galaxy or one of those crazier high pack odds cards that are condition sensitive, or even an off the glass or a Scoring Kings. Right? This is probably a card that has a much lower print run than a 1993 Scoring Kings. But let's be honest, not many cards look like the 93 Scoring Kings, and B, it's just not as condition sensitive. The gem rate's over 50%. That's a whopper. That's one of the easiest to grade Michael Jordan inserts out there. So I reiterate to you, if you've got some raw 1997 Upper Deck Ultimates laying around, I suggest look at it. If it doesn't look like, there's some spaghetti sauce on it, then send the thing into PSA. You got a pretty decent chance of getting back a PSA 10. About a $300, $400 insert card right there. I mean, for instance, there's base cards that are going to sell for more than $400, a lot more than $400. Like any Metal Universe base card is going to sell for more than that Upper Deck Ultimates insert card, even though it's an insert and those are base, right? And higher print run, etc. Next on our list, and I think it's the last card. Nope, not yet. 97 Topps Chrome, Topps 40. You guys know this card. There's a Topps Chrome, a Topps. There's a refractor version, and so I've got all those. This is just a duplicate, but it's a great looking duplicate copy. It's one of the few images of Michael Jordan throwing an no-look pass. In fact, I'll challenge you. If you can think of another Michael Jordan basketball card where he's throwing a no-look pass, let me know. This is just the Topps Chrome base Topps 40, not the refractor. And then the 97 Skybox Premium, the Team Skybox subset card. This is a great looking card. Of course, I own a beautiful copy of a PSA 8 Star Ruby serial number to 50 of this card right here. That's the only parallel of this card. And this is the base card. But this base card actually does really well, selling for a few $100 if I recall. So a lot of cards in this mail day, 12 cards, 12 Jordans, 12 PSA 10s. Let me know if any of these caught your eye. Let me know if you have any of these cards. And if you're interested in buying any of these cards, go check out Fanatics. If it's not my card, it's probably another one that looks like one of these in the weekly auction. Or you can message me if you want me to send you my my list of inventory right now. I am working on hiring a smart young person who knows how to create websites and create Shopify and link websites to Shopify and YouTube channels and grow the brand, do all the things that are going to make my channel seem a lot more professional, a lot more fancy. Right now, it is me and me alone, yours truly, and I am not the most sophisticated tech-savvy cat in the world, but I'm hopefully bringing in some help real soon. I couldn't have done it without the folks that watch this channel, you guys that view the channel, that hit the subscribe button, that did the trifecta, the good trifecta, the clean trifecta, which is the subscribe button, the bell icon, and the like button. And those of you that bought Hierarchy posters or buy cards from me, and the folks that generously donate to the channel through the PayPal donation link that's in this YouTube description. It's only because of you guys that I can go out there and fork over, and I'm going to pay a salary to this young cat. I don't know if it's going to be a guy, a girl. I don't know if they're going to live here, if it's going to be a Zoom deal, but I got to do something because I'm starting to get overwhelmed and swamped. There's too many directions I want to go, and I have too many ideas, and I'm only one person, and I've got a couple of other full-time jobs and a family of 7, by the way, so I can't can't exactly scale at the rate that I want to, and I can't bring you guys the best content in the hobby without getting a little bit of help in here and giving me a little bit of guidance and making sure I do it the right way. So again, I couldn't do what I do, and I wouldn't be in a position to hire somebody to help me scale this channel if it wasn't for all you folks out there that supported the channel in one of the ways that are listed in the YouTube description. Primary way, of course, is to use the promo code Cajun, all capital letters, CAJUN, when you submit your cards to the Fanatics weekly auction, premier auction, or buy now marketplace, or even if you're vaulting your cards, there's a little spot in there. Just put the Cajun promo code in there, all capital letters. You'll see a little green check mark, and you've done your good deed for the day and supported the Cajun down here in South Louisiana. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.